Opera is one of those things that you have to look for a little bit. And there are plenty of things like that in this life, like, I don't know, mushroom hunting or cave diving or rappelling or whatever. I mean, there are just all sorts of wonderful things, opportunities for humans to do in this life. And opera is one of them. And yeah, anytime you were interested in doing something for the first time, you have to think about it. How's it going to work? Like I took up yoga very seriously about 25 years ago. And, the first time you go, it's like, well, what kind of mat do I wear? Am I going to embarrass myself? Is the person next to me just going to laugh at me? All that sort of stuff. And so there are all these questions. And that's certainly very applicable to opera. The first time you go, you kind of wonder, well, do I belong here? Am I going to like it? And the answer is you just have to try it. And you may like the traditional work, you may like more contemporary kinds of things, and there's no dress code at the opera. There hasn't been a serious dress code at the opera since I don't know, the 80s or something like that. So, um, I mean, there's no dress code in the United States anymore. Yeah, I mean, where even in the fanciest, country clubs, I mean, it's pretty rare that they make you put on a sport coat and tie even. So, the dress code thing is not really an issue anymore. Uh, and so it's just a matter of trying a new thing. And I do think opera is just like that. It's just among a bunch of other cultural options available to us. And one of the things I said to somebody the other day is that I will have to admit that I think opera is very suitable to, shall we say, a middle-aged audience. And that when I ran an opera company, I felt it was important to hit people and get them somewhere between 45 and 55. And yes, it's important to get them in their 20s as well. But I had a university president down in Memphis who said to me, well, I tried symphony, I tried theater, I've tried ballet, and now I'm going to try opera because it seems to have a bit of all of those. And so that's how he looked at it. It's something that he could approach later in his life, where it worked. So I think to this day that opera, yes, it's important for the 20 somethings and the teenagers to get exposed and perhaps have some interest in opera, but I also think that there needs to be a push at a certain point in time when the kids are in college and that you're ready to try something different. It's a step up from the Beaujolais Nouveau or